up, y'all? It's your girl Kim, and I'm on the patio with my company, Waav. Yo, it's great to have him in the studio. What's up, Waav? How you doing? Any shout out?
Uh, no shout outs today. This is the first time I'm getting to express my thoughts
Hey,
live with the people. I hope we take it as don't take no bias. I'm a good person. You gotta know me personally, but I'm speaking from real life.
right.
So
True that.
much love to anybody out here watching.
So we about to get down with some great conversation. I double dog dare you to listen in because I'm telling you, you're gonna want to ear hustle and listen in and want to be part of this for sure. So what's up? Today been a stressful day for me, so I need to get some shit off of my chest.
Please do.
Situational awareness is key about everything in life. You got to know your surroundings, where people are, what they're up to, because I tell you what, it'll drive you crazy. Y'all, I'm telling you, my little heartbeat went missing for a couple hours, and whew, I called the cops and everything. Yo, I don't play about mine.
Boy.
So we just gonna flow with the conversation wherever it go. Hopefully y'all can follow. And man, I appreciate all that I got. All that I got.
It was rough.
Whew.
It was rough. I ain't even gonna lie. It hit me. It hit me harder than what I thought it would. And I hate to see it like it, but I just want to get it off rip. I don't know if she already explained it, but I'm pretty sure she has. Shiloh is A1, top notch, great kid. So he know better. It had to be a certain specific situation that made this go left. And that's the main thing we wanted to let her know to refer to that.
This dude asked me if he could go one street over. I told him, yeah. We live in the cul-de-sac. All the other streets are cul-de-sacs. We the main one, so it's one way in, one way out. I got no problem with it because it's next door to his other homie house. Like family type homie house. Why did my boy come up missing? I went door to door and nobody knew where he was. I called the cops and everything. I drove around where I could find him. His older brother and my nephew. They went looking for him on foot and by vehicle. Man, I had the cops all up through my house just looking to make sure I ain't do nothing. Devastated. And I couldn't say nothing to him that wouldn't make me so emotional that it would break his heart. So I just talked to him a little bit and I left it to the fellas because sometimes as a single mom, a female can't give you what you need as a young man, as a young boy growing up. A male needs that. And I'm doing the best I can.
And respect to it, taking accountability and knowing, like, straight up, this probably the last time, like, the worst moment for me to be like, oh no, I gotta let, like, yeah, I was upset. His brother upset. Mother upset. We all upset. But, and I'm gonna shout out his older brother Randall, because the most level-headed of the three was him in the situation, because we went out, we took our little walk around the hood to, you know what I'm saying, because, you know what I'm saying, we all tripping. It's not regular Shiloh. So he the main one saying, yeah, I know everybody a little upset with him, but I'd be damned if y'all take my little brother freedom after this. It's not his fault 100%. He didn't know no better. He young. Some coaching he didn't get because, like she said, you need a male role model. And not all the time. Randall work. I work. I got my own child. You know, we can't always be there, but when we can, we do.
I'm blessed to have a neighborhood that know my son. I mean, they know him. If they hear his voice, if they hear me calling for him, they'll come to the door looking because they know what he looked like. They know most of what he's wearing, all that. And I'm very thankful that every house I went to, one, told me the truth, and he wasn't there. 2, people who I didn't think I had to ask because their children aren't there anymore came out and showed support and offered information on the last time they seen him.
Definitely.
This dude wasn't even nowhere close to the
In the
neighborhood.
vicinity.
He went way out to a Williams complex with his homie and his homie's coach. Shout out to that coach for, being on the up and up and staying around so that my son could get picked up. I appreciate it. Sorry for any inconvenience it caused you. It definitely won't happen again. My issue was he know to call me. He know to ask me. He just wanted to do what he wanted to do today, and he didn't think nothing about let me make sure my mom knows. And that caused me to have
I agree.
anxiety.
But I would say in defense, because I was young at one point in my life. Yeah, I ain't never type ran away to a point where the police was called, but I'm pretty sure there's been some time where even the mall or Walmart, where I
But
lost
that's
my
not
mom
even
for
run away. That's just,
right.
I'm going to do what I want to do.
But I look at this situation as that. Hey, he saw a whole bunch of friendly faces, couple of adults, you know what I'm saying, couple of adults. He like, oh, I didn't see you before. I know you, you know what I'm saying, Caden going. I think that's the biggest factor. Caden was going. So Caden a little older, right? I think Caden a little older?
Yeah.
Caden a little older. I'm pretty sure he looked at Caden like a little big brother figure. And he just like, yo, he going. His coach, cool. Hey, coach, can I go? Of course, him being such a, you know what I'm saying? You got to have heart to be a coach, trust me, for one, because I know y'all not getting paid like this. Y'all doing it because y'all love the kids. Like, I want to be a coach one day, besides the point. He just out his heart, like, I got you, little man. Just, I hope your mother know. And he don't know no better because he's not, Shiloh doesn't play on the team. Shiloh is Caden's friend. So,
but everybody knows Shiloh.
Everybody knows.
From being with Caden. So
and Shiloh is a people
nothing wrong
person.
With it.
Shiloh is a people person. He was thinking about how many kids won't be there. He said, "Oh, I'm going. I gotta
go." And it's basketball. He just want to go see his buddy play.
And it's just the personality and the you're so kind and so loving to a fault. And he don't know that yet. He don't know what reality is later on. And I'll be damned to tell him right now, because Santa Claus is real, bro.
And see, I'm one of those. I'm gonna tell you life. So I had to back off before I got overly emotional, and I hadn't let the fellas take it, because you gotta know when you gotta pass the baton to somebody else to be that rational voice, be that ear in his head to say, yo, this is wrong. You better do this. And we all know we don't want to hear that from our moms. That's mom.
That's mom.
So,
because mom is gonna tell you she was upset, then she gonna tell you what's wrong. Your pops or your male figure in your life is gonna be like, look, man, you can't do that. And then they're gonna tell you why you can't do it, which is everybody was upset. You see how, and a lot of times I related to how my dad done broke it down. Man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell y'all a quick little excerpt. I almost committed arson at the age of goddamn. I was young as a bug, you know what I mean, and the style of discipline I got from both parents in the same day was just shocking. My mom damn near punched a hole in my chest, and I hit the wall. But because it won't pops, I ate it, and I was like, she mad,
right?
I went, but the real test was how the hell my pops gonna react, man. I went in there, he in the bed, he like, man, you can't be, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Don't do that. But then he told me he damn near lit a forest on fire himself. So it's like after I heard it, I'm like, yeah, that shit wrong, but it's you human, and nothing came bad out of it. They fixed it, but I'll be damned. So it's like, I'm gonna tell Shiloh, man, shit, I've been in your shoes. I know you ain't did it because no malicious intent, but your mother is the number one person who is looked at if something happens to you. If something happens to you, it's your mother's fault, and they don't give a damn. They don't care. They will charge her with something like you wait. You know what I mean? So
y'all, he could have even called me. It's not like he don't know my phone number. Yes, I'm not. He does not have a phone. He's 9 years old. Maybe by the time he's 10, because he's very irresponsible with electronics.
She gave him a chance. He lost it. She gave him a chance. Randall, he gave him a chance. Randall bought.
He had a Nintendo Switch. Just got it Christmas. Lost it for like 3 weeks. And acted like after the first day or two, like it wouldn't matter. So.
And you want to give it to him, but they don't treat it like that until a certain point.
So, but he knew his homie Katie had the phone, and he knew the coach had the phone. So he could have been like, "Well, can we call my mom?" Nah, he ain't never think nothing about it. That's what scares me the most. You didn't even think to say, "Let me get permission," and this you ain't never did this shit before. But anyway, we're gonna take a toast to the fact that he's safe, and the blessings to come out of it. So, salute. But anyway, let's talk about something else, because I ain't trying to be Debbie Downer.
All right, I got something to talk about actually. So I'm big now into men and women relationships. I'm only 25 years old. Yeah. I ain't seen this and that and the third, but I'm going to give you the perspective of a 25-year-old who is really aware of what's going on in the world, or is trying to be. We're in a bad spot. We're in a bad spot. Whether you're young, whether you're old, we are in a bad spot where where do I want to start? Women have gotten so far advanced to the point they don't need men, that they don't understand that we need each other. And I see a lot of hatred, and it's disguised as jokes. I know jokes are supposed to be but right. Jokes are the truth in funny form to make you be like, oh yeah, you feel me? So I used to be I'm a Twitter man, but I get on Facebook now because I got a child and my family like to see my kid, and I like to see my kid, and my mother makes sure I see my kid. So I get on Facebook a lot. And a lot of my peers just talk down on men so much because, and it's not because, I mean, I agree. The standard of men their age, yes, my age, are not what they are looking for because they're so far advanced. You know, there's more women in college and stuff like that, and working these jobs, and they work from home and they work hours on hours. They don't give a damn about going out. They don't got nothing to prove. They say, I'm gonna get this money. A lot of dudes my age coming from me, man, look, we'll go to work, but I'll be damned if I ain't gonna have a good time being a dude later on. After that, I don't give a damn how late or whatever I do. So yeah, it's not fair right now for what they provide and what they can do versus what they used to be able to do, and for the dudes that continue being garbage. I do agree, but I say this: you have to take your time nowadays. Please just don't expect. If you're looking for a dude and you ready, go look for a dude that's about 6-7 years your senior.
And be careful with that.
Don't
think I'm being rude by being in my phone. That's my nephew.
Yeah.
But anyway, I had to put on mood music on, Soho hot music. Shout out to them because I do not own the rights to. But anyway, I get what he's saying. I'm 47, so of course I know the perspective of the 20-something-year-old woman, and shit ain't changed that much for me to not still be able to relate to what he's saying. Yeah. So the caliber of how the women are presenting themselves now are either gold diggers, my opinion, gold diggers, prostitutes, or the only thing you can do for me is, and that's it.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know when our generation crossed so much over to the moral compass being more unbalanced than what it is now, but I can say that I have hope that this generation grow up and become more productive adults than what they're showing, because I see all the baby mama drama. I see all if I can't have you, nobody can. I see all that. Well, if you can't pay for this, if you can't buy me this, then I can't waste my time.
Right.
And it sucks because
they do suck.
My son is 25 years old. He got no chance in hell right now in the dating scene because what he wants is to make a woman happy.
Yes.
He's old school love like his mom.
Oh my God.
They don't appreciate old school love anymore. They want
oh my God. They want
you
the
gotta
status.
Look like this. You gotta be like this. You gotta have this. You gotta be able to provide me this. What happened to how about we just enhance each other's lives? How about we just be with each other and it's okay, even if we're not in a dedicated relationship. We know that we're compatible enough where we can go the distance. We just may feel like we don't want that paper between us.
We don't need the damn government in between what we already got. Once you put the government in between what you got, it get convoluted and complicated.
And we,
this shit turned into a business once you put the government in it.
Because I don't talk about politics on this show. I don't talk about religious on this show. But some shit is facts.
Some shit is facts.
And
I'm sorry. I don't speak on bias when I speak to the public. I'm not no big figure or nothing. But when you go on social media, you gotta understand that's more than just you talking. Oh, I'm putting statuses. That's your opinion out to the public. Whoever sees that can form an opinion with you on what you're saying. You get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Just because they relate to you on an emotional basis, which most people like to operate on, I'm very logical, and I've had so much backlash from my opinions on social media, which I adore. I love it. I'm more of a debater rather than you telling me I'm ugly. Because I don't think like you.
Childish shit.
Yeah. If you got a problem with what I gotta say, if you present what you gotta say in a nice formal way and respect me as another human being, you might change a motherfucker's opinion that day. I'm so sorry to use my language, but you might change my opinion today, and I'm the one to tell you straight up that I'm wrong.
It's about perspective, though.
Perspective.
If their perspective is skewed,
that's what I'm saying. And that's why you think logic first and emotions later, because you gonna feel you. Oh man,
I tell you what, if I had been more logical than emotional, just in these past few weeks, I probably would still be amicable to having a friendship.
Yeah.
But because I learned my lesson. And I made sure to keep a different perspective, even though my emotions got involved a little bit. And I made sure to pay attention. I made sure to pay attention to the point where when I knew I was going to cut it off, I was cutting it off. I was severing that tie because you wasn't going to hold me back.
Because that's hard. Let's talk about how hard that is.
You're not going to hold me back.
Let's talk about how hard it is to cut off somebody knowing it's better for you, but you want it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You want
that to work so bad that you will put everything aside because I want it to work. I don't care. And that's why I'm like,
dignity, you'll accept disrespect.
People tell you everybody deserves love. No, they don't. They don't. And that's on a logical explanation. There's not enough of.
I believe that conditional love If it's conditional,
It's
then
conditional.
I don't want
I
it.
don't want it. Because why are you loving me? Because you're getting something out of it.
Wait. Why I gotta look a certain way for it to be unconditional? Why do I have to have a certain financial status for
to
it
get
to
your
be
attention?
Conditional when I know that when I come to the table, you may not see what I'm bringing, but I know what I'm bringing.
I don't know what I'm bringing, and once you gone, you're gonna be like, damn, that's not there no more.
Right, because you're thinking that I need your help. I appreciate your help, but guess what? If I was enhancing your life and I had ever had a chance to be there with my child, one, even though I don't get no child support, you would never have to worry about taking care of him unless you felt like doing something for him.
You feel me?
Out of your own free will. Secondly, I would have only had to take one bill with me, and that bill would have freed up an extra $3,000. But you were so focused on that one bill and what you thought I needed that you missed the whole shit. But that's because it wasn't meant for you to see. It wasn't meant for you to know. It was meant for you to be how you ended up being. And I'm sorry, but some friendships gotta stay at a certain level, and no matter how much you want to make it work, you gotta keep it moving, because if you got other visions.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? You can't blame nobody for looking at nothing in their future different than what you looking at your future different. You know what I'm saying? We not the same. We will never be the same.
What I wanted, what you wanted, two different things.
It's two different things. And the faster you realize that we just going separate ways, is the better. You know what I'm saying? It's no hate. It's no hatred. It's just it's like you know what I'm saying? It's two different relationships you have with somebody. Sensual or just friendly.
Right.
I would love for you to be my friend. And I tried with you with the sensual, but it's look, man, you special. You special.
Sensual, physical, spiritual,
all of
friendship, had
anything.
All of that.
Anything. You know
but when you're a superficial person,
yeah.
And you're with
you're
with a non-superficial person.
Shit. Yeah. I will agree with that. As time has progressed, sticking on to that old because the goddamn thing told me to is dead. Right. I ain't gonna lie to you. This real life. Right. You use whatever you need to do to get through real life, but you will not tell me you have a different reality than what reality is. It's one reality. How you view it is how you view it, bro. There's one reality. If somebody died in front of both of us, he dead. Right. That's what I'm going off now.
Forgiveness is for me. Mm-hmm. It's not for that other person.
It's never for
if I ever say I forgive you, it's because I'm forgiving myself for allowing myself to go through something that I knew I didn't have to. But I wanted it so bad. So I thought it was worth trying.
Yeah.
Now I'm just like, hey, let me get my priorities a little bit more focused. Let me get on my podcast and do what I need to do as a humanitarian and bring this shit to the world. Because I'm telling you, you ain't got to listen to superstars and what they've been through.
Yo, you don't.
And they on a whole nother level.
That's what
Even
I'm
though
saying.
they can go through the same hurt.
They can go through the same hurt.
A whole nother level. Just because of their status.
I agree.
They not gonna go to the supermarket and pick somebody that they
the motherfuckers is lined up.
We need to have conversation like this amongst regular people going through all the same shit.
Get on social media. Stop watching Bad Girls Club. Stop watching all these shows where these people after the show
you ain't that nigga in power.
You don't got that. You don't please just realize you are great. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm one of the people tell you great as you are. Right. Because not everybody is meant to be no superstar. Who the hell is gonna fucking power the city? Who gonna do the stuff we don't want to do if everybody is rich and fucking famous? I'm so sorry. But it's gonna be real. Who gonna do the people who power and work the blue collar and go to work every day and get up and be like the lower level. I'm talking about level. Hey, look, my favorite. You know who my favorite people? My favorite people in the world are people who work at grocery stores. because that's the number one place you see every type of person, and it's coming from a grocery store man. I'm the man in the grocery store. I'm the man. I know how to treat people.
Because you see who's coughing in their hands. You see who done scratch their nose real quick, and they in the produce department. You like, hold up, I don't want that.
If you're not ready for that, you can't work in the grocery store. You got every walk of life. COVID, I worked at Walmart in COVID. I'm talking about beginning to the end of COVID crisis. And I never looked at no person like they was crazy. Never. I'm putting your stuff up there because I know you need what I need. And God damn it, I'm here to do it. I'm a nice guy. I love talking to people. I ask so many people, what's going on with you and how's life during this? Because I want to know. I can't know how you live life unless you tell me. So I talk to everybody I can, because
we've had so many profound conversations. I wish I could recall them all so I could just be like, yo, remember when we talked about?
You feel me? And I got a couple, because I got a couple. We gonna figure out when we can talk about them, but we not gonna do it right now.
Nah.
You gotta open yourself up. Everybody wants to be nonchalant and say, I don't care, it's all about me. But this world that we live in is not built for one person to do it by themselves. You need to have a partner if you can.
Living your best life or living your life does not need to consist of more than one partner, because guess what? At the end of the day, even though I can't stand saying that, at the end of the day, it's only one person that can make you happy is you. And I learned that the hard way. But secondly, when you have a whole you, or enough of a whole you, that when you bring another person who has enough of a whole them, whatever little puzzle pieces that are missing, you may be filling in the gaps for. But if you ain't willing to try, or ain't willing to go past the hard parts to get to the greatest part, then you're lazy.
You're lazy, and laziness kills. Yeah. And
judgment kills too.
Judgment kills
because how dare you judge somebody when one day you could be in their position? You could be here and drop there. That's why I don't care about being number one compared to anybody else but myself. I want to be the better version of me than I was yesterday.
1% better, if anything.
Did I make a mistake? Yes. But am I willing to correct it today? Yes. Because I'm trying to be a better person than I was yesterday.
I don't want to be the
people don't get that.
People don't get that. And that's, if, it's certain things, what they always say, common sense. If it was common, everybody would have some. And everybody doesn't. And once you start looking at life like that, like, don't give everybody the benefit of the doubt. Please understand that at one point when you was in high school, or you was put in A, B, or C, special, regular, smart.
Right.
Now that we have social media, now that we have everything, you can say what you want.
Right at the hand.
Everybody's in the same class. And we don't need to be getting the opinion of everybody. Even if the smart, I'm talking about everybody's opinion. The smart people, the regular people, and you don't need everybody's opinion. Everybody's opinion doesn't really matter in these times.
Nobody's opinion matters for your own.
You feel me? Because
unless you in one of them, unless you apply it to your work environment, then yes. If it's something that can enhance your life for the better, then yes, that opinion but that's their perspective. And it's not more of their opinion. It's more of they've lived it or they've done it in their life. Because, you can live it and do it and it be something totally different. And a lot of people don't understand that living and doing is two different things.
Yeah.
I was going to work. I was doing the job, but I wasn't living my life. I was living the job.
I was just. This is what they told me to do. This is all I can do.
The job broke me. That was like I had it,
and it happens to more people than than they'd like to admit. But rather than go talk to somebody, get some help, because I feel you gotta voice, man or woman, mostly to the men. You need to go talk about what's going on in your everyday.
Find a platform like this,
something
where you can just
talk about your everyday life.
Right, let me comment or shit. Fuck it. Send a message and be like, yo, can I be on your path? I want to talk about something.
Because what you got to say means something. We don't get, you don't, it's a certain point of people that don't get a perspective out there to the world because they don't have no voice.
Right.
And whether it be you comment on a certain status, or you put a status up, or you get on a podcast like this, or you talk to somebody you ain't never talked to and be telling them, well, shit, this is what I got to deal with. Even if the person disregarded and say, I don't give a fuck.
Sometimes it's better to talk to a stranger than somebody you know, because them people you know ain't always behind you on what you say. Wolves in sheep's clothing come more than not.
Good and bad.
You gotta weed them out.
They don't always be for you.
No.
And I respect the ones who in your family telling you wrong if you is wrong. Right. Because they love you. They love you. They love you. I like I said, I've been on Facebook nowadays where I get into a little controversy. I done had a status that had 52 damn comments. And that's the most people that interacted with me on that Facebook. And I got left and I got right. And I love every single bit of response because I'm not the person to say my opinion is power. My opinion is my opinion. And your opinion is your opinion. And I love that you felt strong enough to tell me your perspective, even if it was going to hurt my feelings if you thought it was, because it's not. But damn it, I love it.
It's a free range.
It's a free range.
If I put something out there, I want to know the truth.
I do.
I don't want you sugarcoat shit.
I don't want you to be like, oh.
Hurt me with the truth.
Please.
Don't comfort me with a lie.
I was shaking because she know me. I'm an asshole. So instead of belittling people because they was like, oh, and kind of coming at me, and you know what I'm saying, in the middle of it, I said, I know where it's coming from. It's not coming from what I said, it's coming from you feel what I'm saying. Right. You put your foot in the shoes for me and said this hitting for
it resonates. You know, or it hits a chord that they didn't deal with.
Because nobody was putting
right. They took offense to it. Now
they're like, who? I never seen him. They said I never seen a man talk about, because I'm gonna be specific about what it was. And let me be specific about what I like. I love women and I respect however your body look when it is. If I like you, I like you. Attraction is attraction. You can't just sit there and deny it because this motherfucker look like this. I don't believe in that. I believe in what I like it. I like it. And I've always been I'm a skinny dude. I've never been able to get above 150. The big girls love me. I'm a tall, lanky dude, and that's who showed me love. The big girls like the skinny dudes. They love them, and they showed me the most love. So you know what? That's where my affinity went to. And regardless of what I say or nothing, personally, if you are a nice girl and you treat me, goddamn, I don't give a fuck about that. But what I said was, if you are a certain stature or weight, you are at some point unhealthy. I said, and I made a joke about it. I said, the fupa, not everybody do love the fupa. I said, not everybody love the fupa. You don't gotta force the fupa on everybody. But it was more or less just, again, it's generalizing. Something you never heard. You never heard nobody tell you the fupa won't good for you.
And everybody got a different size fupa.
Everybody got a different size fupa. Exactly. I'm not talking about the ones that look good. I'm talking about the ones where it's falling out your pants and you got to put it in there. I'm sorry. Okay? If you got that, I love you. I understand. You know what I'm saying? But again, it's Facebook. I am trying to get a rise out the public. So my mama went on that status and cleared me. She told everybody I was a troll. And I said, yeah, I ain't say nothing but a kiki. I am a troll. A little bit, because that's what I grew up on, people picking on me for being skinny, for having a long neck. My skin tough. I hope you get hurt and come at me, because I want somebody to make me cry. But I said it, and everybody, they woke up that day. I got everybody to come talk to me. So, and I never disrespected nobody. I told them, I tried to tell them, one of them called me a BBW lover on the low. I said, it ain't on the low, baby. Look on the status. My mama told everybody. It's not on the low. You feel me? Come on, man. We get on social media for entertainment. I don't get up there to know you behind on rent
Right.
or you're going. I'm so sorry, but damn it, I come up there to have a good time because I'm at work. I'm going through some bullshit myself or something. You know what I mean? I'm trying to decompress a little bit. Anyways, it just showed me that, yes, man, y'all care. Y'all don't like to be disrespected. So find a way to voice what you got to say. Stop thinking everything is cookies and rainbows and shit just because it's cool right now. Like she said, you could be in anybody's worst spot. I've been in my worst. Damn it. I've been down on my ass.
My thing is, don't jump from person to person, week by week or whatever, thinking that you're going to find what you want out of each person. You just want to be with that person for that amount of time where that person makes you enjoyable. And as soon as you have that minor something that might make it seem like there's going to be a mood shift for a second, now you want to put that person on pause and go jump with another person for whatever that person could give you. And then once that person go on their way, now you go back to the person that had that little situation. But now you can go back in a different mind frame because you done got yours with another chick. So you like, well, now I can just smooth things over. Man, fuck that shit.
Fuck that, for real.
Be for real about it. But anyway, we wasn't even trying to talk about fucking relationships, but all of it's tied into situational awareness. Be aware of the situation you get yourself in.
I was about to say.
And when a person tell you they don't want you the first time, believe it and bounce. When the person show you who they really are,
listen,
if that's some bullshit, bounce. Because it's not fucking
both sides. Both sides.
Save your sanity. Save your anger management. Save all that.
Save it, bro.
Because I'm telling you what.
You love yourself. You should love yourself to an extent where you'll never be mad at yourself for what goes on in your life. So,
and that's where I'm trying to get to.
You know what I'm saying? You should accept every action you take in your life because you know you accept yourself. And again, I say what I say on blah blah blah. But if goddamn it, if you don't want to fucking be fucking skinny, don't be skinny. I don't give a damn. Love yourself.
If you don't mind the extra pounds you have, fuck that shit.
And I will tell you, somebody out there will love it.
Yes.
I don't give a fuck what I say. Everything I say is an opinion. I'm not speaking no fact. I speak on statistics, but love is love.
Even though I'm trying to get healthier with what I eat or whatever, you think they ain't gonna get what they get? Dirt and shit.
I was about to say, are you serious?
This summer they gonna get all this or whatever.
Somebody gonna love that.
They getting all this summer.
It's
don't care.
Are you willing to sit there with yourself and say, I need to be a little more accepting. I need to be a little more. I would take a little chance rather than be like, I need
zone.
I need this, I need
because
that.
Out of your comfort zone is where you're going to find where you need to be.
You need to go out your comfort zone, like she said. You really do. Because that's where you find the best experience.
If you just used to what you used to, so that's what you want, but you want to.
I call it stuff.
You want to put them blindfolds on saying, oh, but this is how it's always. Nah, that don't have to be how it's always been. Doesn't.
And people don't have that part in it. They say, you know what I'm saying? I have that part in it. I do know that it don't got to be like this. I do.
Am I bad for wanting to spend as much time as possible with someone whose company I enjoy? No. But don't fake like you enjoy my company as much.
Because why would
call for make it seem like you're embracing the company and then catch an attitude because you think you got too much attention. What's that about?
That's weird.
That's that narcissistic shit.
Right? Mm-hmm. That's called weird. That's called selfish. That's called I don't think about who the fuck, you know what I'm saying? You build these relationships with people even in the lust of the moment. And this is mostly for niggas because niggas do it the most. It's easy for niggas. It's not easy for women. I say
women gotta really
like you or see something to even give you, because who controls sex? Women do. And what do niggas want? Sex. Be real with yourself.
If you want to wild out in your late teens, early 20s.
Please do. But don't expect women of age to be like, oh, you You done. And you gonna no.
And when he say at age, he's merely meaning the
Experience.
maturity level.
Yeah,
and the experience. He not meaning nothing because you can be 21 and have maturity like a motherfucker because it depends on how you was raised and your environment and all that too.
I'm 25 years old, and I'm telling you, niggas my age don't talk like I do. They not gonna tell you I'm just trying to fuck. If you don't want to have sex with me, I'll move on. They won't do that. What they will do is ring around the goddamn rosy until they get that coochie. Be real with yourself. Think about all the value you say you bring. Well, why are you just letting dudes just be like, oh, I'm gonna take you out for $250, $250, $300.
If you want to smash, just smash.
If you want to fuck them, you can fuck them. Sorry, language, but if you do, girl, if you do, you do. But just know, the little dude that's been looking at you for a while and was ready to really, he done already got some stuff going. But he just not him. He not that dude. He worked to be that dude in stature, but what he couldn't control, he you know what I'm saying? He said, forget it. I'm gonna go build myself up another way.
Right.
You gonna ignore him every time because you looking for all this,
now,
and the money, and the fact that he gonna throw money at you. You know what come with money? Abuse.
I am not materialistic.
Abuse.
Yes, and abuse comes in all forms: emotional, mental, physical, sexual.
You don't want to be property, but you want a man to take you out for a certain set price before you even think about letting man get some. You know what that man is. That man,
just like that man know if he want to fuck you. The first night he meets you,
you know if you gonna let him.
You know if you're gonna let y'all just going through preliminaries with that 90 days, 8 and days, that's why 2 days, whatever. Look, get that shit out the way in your early 20s, so that way when you get to your 30s,
and don't talk about it. I ain't gonna lie, don't talk.
You can decide if
don't talk about it.
Fuck it.
Don't talk about it.
I'm gonna
don't talk about it. Leave it to you. Leave it alone.
Right.
If a nigga asks you how many bodies you got, lie about it. I'm not gonna lie to you. They don't fucking care in the first place.
I did that. But I lied the other way. Mm-hmm. I went up instead of down just to see.
See where you at.
Right. So he took that as true. So when I told him the truth, I was like, nah, it was like half of that.
Yeah.
And when, like all like intercourse, it was, if we counting all sexual type things, then
it's different. But it's like with the same person. It's fuck out of here. It's the same person. It's one fucking person.
Right. It's not like
I don't care what I did.
It's not like I'm sleeping with this person today, this person today. No, it's that person for whatever time. Because I ain't never had a one night stand that ain't never stayed. That only stayed one night. Mm-hmm. So.
She said, it is what it is. It happened. It was more like, because I'm a lover, not just a flugger. I'm like, damn. I said, damn, you gonna do me like that.
In my 20s, I was a little catty.
I said, you gonna do me like that, even though but I mean, it's part of the game. You don't beat yourself up about it. It's like that person just didn't fuck with it. Okay, cool. Okay, it's cool.
I've had a dude deny me.
Shake my hand.
Little feelings was hurt. But I was young enough to just have my little feelings hurt and keep moving from it.
Keep it.
I was 19 years old.
Like it's either you take it as constructive criticism or take it as hate.
And it wasn't even that he didn't want to. It's just he was already doing it with somebody else. So he gave me the respect of saying, well, I'm already doing it with somebody else. So we can still hang out and be cool. No problem.
No problem. Do you see how, do you see that? Do you see the interaction as being truthful and just being a parent? It's just like way better than being like, well damn, Shorty, my mama died and shit like that. Shorty, I can't fuck with you no more. Like, come on, that's goofy. We at some point you gotta wrap that shit up and be like, boom, boom, fuck it.
I mean, that situation taught me to handle other situations that way. Like, if a dude straight up say, look, we can't get down because I'm already getting down, but we can be cool.
Your time. Right.
Fuck it. I appreciate that.
Make sure somebody appreciates your time. Time is the only thing you can't get back, and it's the most valuable thing you have.
Facts.
Number one rule, she told me that, and I always, it is the number one. Time.
Now, have I mocked time with people I didn't need to mock time with? Yes. But I'm an empath, and no matter how much it might hurt me, I know that I'll get through the pain eventually.
Because you really have no choice.
I've been through too much not to.
Because guess what the rule is again? Time waits for no man,
Right.
or woman. You know, you're gonna be sad for however long. Guess what? We done got a new president. We
Once
done
you
had
break,
2
you
wars.
can only break somebody's heart once. Any chance a person gives you after that first heartbreak, it's not a heartbreak. It's the reality of the shit. I knew what it was when he broke or she broke my heart.
Mm-hmm.
I allowed it back in my life. Yep. And once I seen the patterns start happening again, or the innuendos start happening again, now yeah, we still gonna do what we doing, because I want to make sure that when I cut that tie, I cut that tie. And that's how we started talking about this.
Exactly.
Soul ties is big time.
Big time.
And
it's not just one. It's not just one. Again, I say you be open, because soul ties are not just like, oh, I found it. Oh, it's the end all say all. No. There's different relationships. There's, like I said, you could be just a friend, or you could take it to another level. But goddamn, soul ties is real deal. Whether it be your best friend, whether it be a motherfucker you seen at work, whether it be somebody that you seen from childhood and you seen them 15 years on some movie.
Keep it moving.
Soul ties is real. You see it. You need to fucking realize. I'm sorry, I hate to cuss on you, but you see it. You need to realize you're not gonna really find another person like this. You not. You really not. I done had enough soul ties to know, and I'm only 25 years old, but I've been way more open with myself, with other people, and with how reality shapes itself. Man, you can't call it. You hope to wake up the next day and you keep it pushing. Yeah, you got something from the next day coming over to the next one, but I'll be damned if you can call what's gonna happen. Okay? Sorry to be on my phone. I got some parlays. I want to look at the parlays, but Lord Jesus have mercy. I done met a shit of people in my life. I'm an old soul. Not one of them generic ones. I don't even like R&B music. I don't even like 90s. So I'm not talking about all that goofball garbage. I'm talking about I'm an old soul. I wish we could just go back to a time where men and women knew they needed each other. And I'm not even the most perfect human fucking being. I'm Xavier Gunn. That's second. I done been in some stuff that a person my age ain't been through yet, and I done came out, and now I'm here. I'm going every day just like you and whoever else. So the fact of the matter is, you either take it as a joke or you realize how much your footprint matters, especially when you got stuff like another human being in the world. You leave an imprint on everybody you talk to. Anybody who cares to give a damn about you and remember your name, you leave an imprint on that person. I think you should care about how people view you, because when you leave this earth, you would hope that people going to attend that funeral and they're going to have a story to tell about you. I don't give a damn what anybody going to say about being a solo person this and solo. No, how you are viewed in life is why you push on. Okay? Whether it's you have kids, whether if you're single and you only have friends, you have them people in your life for a reason, and you want them people to always have your back. And how does someone have your back? They can trust you, being a good person and shit like that. So you care about how you're viewed. You just want to be on social media telling everybody it's cool to not care. It's not cool to not care. I mean, I was that boy. I was that smart ass. Oh, I know this man. Fuck it, I'm gonna be that, and I still am. But I be damned if somebody told me the person you becoming is something I can't do with no more, and I'm gonna have to part ways, 100% respect that you could even come to that critical realization, because I'm not changing. This is how I'm going. I love myself. But if you told me that, it's gonna break my heart.
My thing is, take me as I am, because you see what I'm gonna grow into.
You feel me?
It may not be in your timing, because it's not supposed to be in your timing.
I've seen this,
but allow the process to happen.
Please do, whether it be in 10 or 20 or 30 or 40 or 50 years. If you love me for who I am, you are going to allow me to go through these rough patches where people don't like me, or where my opinion is the one that's not the most common. You know what I'm saying? But one day, either I'm going to come into realization or the world's going to come into realization. And somebody going to come to somebody and be like, damn, you was right. I would damn sure come to you and tell you you was right. I love to tell somebody they're right because I love to be right myself. I know the satisfaction it's going to give you. And the fact that I give you the satisfaction before you look for it, you're going to be like, oh. You're going to be like, what shit, bro? Appreciate it. Yeah, no. You matter. Thank you. You feel me? If somebody doing something for you, and they taught you something, and you progressed in such a way that you wouldn't do by yourself, tell them thank you. Man, people tell me I hate people so much on social media, and it's like it's not that. It's because you're looking at me in a different light. I'm just telling you what people in your life won't tell you. The people who love you are not telling you this because they love you that much, I guess.
No, if they love you, they'll tell you the truth.
So many of my
what did I used to say? If I tell you something, it may hurt you, but I tell you with love. Period.
And she end the conversation with a hug and I love you every time, and anybody that she truly meaning to every time. And she gets offended when you walk away and you don't tell her I love you after the fact. If you mad or not, I don't give a damn. And I find it disrespectful when people walk away from her and don't tell her the fact that I understand that you're not hating on me or nothing like that. You love me so much to an extent. Because we had a friend who used to be around a lot, and motherfucker didn't take it like that sometimes.
Ungrateful.
And I have to talk about it sometimes.
Unappreciative.
Some people don't get that type of love. Straight up. Just straight like that. I done had both of my parents through it all. I know what love is, damn it. And I had her. I know what it is.
He just was like, Mom, we ain't go.
I know what it is. Love, man.
He said, McDonald's. I said, that's how this shit started.
Not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna go take a bathroom break. We'll be back.
Hey, you good. I'm gonna go ahead and shut it on down anyway, so we can just enjoy the rest of our night. So I just want y'all to know that I appreciate y'all coming through and hustling on the patio. This is Kim, your host. I appreciate my company Waav for coming through. You want to shout out now, or you good?
I'm gonna share this. If you see this and you've ever had an issue with what I got to say, you need to come listen to my voice and listen to how it is presented, because you're not going to get my tone or my rationale through my words on Facebook. And I know it, and I do it on purpose. And if it upsets you, you need to come voice why it upsets you. And we'll do a live or something. We'll talk. See you later. I will be back later on this one day.
Appreciate that Feeling Podcast Network for always giving me love and sponsoring this for me. Appreciate all the love I get from all the podcasts on that Feeling Podcast Network. Some of them real quick out of Smoke Pit, the Saturday Night Nerds, the Salute, Real Food. I mean, Burrow Brothers. What more can I say? Check us out all day. But until next time, I'll see you. One.
And your ass was